All right, what's going on, everyone? Coach Dave here with Mindy from StructureStrength.com. We're going to be talking about ring muscle ups and a couple of problems we see, and they're a little bit connected, but it's all about that ring swing. We're not even going to be talking about getting on top of those rings in a muscle up. Now, before you even try it, okay, you better have solid strict pull-ups. You better have solid chest-to-bar strict pull-ups. We have other videos on those, and you better have really solid ring dips. I don't know why people try to get up on the rings before they even have any of that stuff down. Don't shortcut the shortcut, earn it. You'll value it way more. The other thing is work on strict muscle ups. Mindy has, how many strict pull-ups do you have? Not tempo, but normal. 15-ish, somewhere around there. How many strict ring dips do you have? 10. How many strict chest to bar can you do?
Maybe 5.
Maybe 5, somewhere around there. Right? And we know she can do strict muscle ups, so she's working on ring swings with that open coming in October. So Mindy's gonna hop up, and I want you to do that broken ring swing, okay? The broken one. So just take a look. Notice what her knees look like, what her shoulders look like, what's going on with the rings. Is she balanced? Is she going front to back weird? And you can chill. It's probably hard, right? It's a lot of swinging around, not much happening. So part of the thought process is people get up there and they're like, I'm just gonna swing hard. I'm gonna kip hard so that way I can get up over the rings without thinking about what it looks like, because the better technique, the tighter, the more tension we create, the more power we're able to transfer. The point of the swing isn't just to use momentum, it's to create power through a horizontal plane and transfer it vertically to spread the strength, the stamina needed to do these muscle ups across more muscle. So that way you can do more in a row. That's the point of it. It's not just to swing as hard as you can. Just like if you're doing a heavy snatch and all you're thinking about is ripping this bar up, you don't forget from the ground to mid-thigh what you look like, even though that sets you up for success the rest of the way. Don't shortcut the shortcut. So when Mindy was swinging around, you saw all these broken parts. You saw her hips broken, you saw this broken, you saw all these kind of crazy hard edges, what you're unable to transfer power. Now we're just swinging our legs up to decrease how much we weigh. We're not transferring power, as well as it's really hard to keep tension on the rings. Okay, so one of the tricky things with rings is that they move around, right? We have an open chain system, some people will call it, if I'm saying that correctly. Whereas on a pull-up bar, that bar is not moving. It's easier to create tension on the pull-up bar than it is the rings, which is why a lot of people get bar muscle ups before ring muscle ups. So Mindy's gonna hop up a second time, and I want her to create smooth shapes, just like we normally do in any beat swings or kipping. She's gonna be pointing those toes back, creating a smooth shape. That's the first thing we're gonna be looking at. All right, now what you're not seeing is that she's pushing and pulling on those rings. Push, pull, and come on down. You don't realize how hard it is just a ring swing on camera under pressure. You didn't see her face kind of laughing a little bit there too, since I said it backwards. So we want to see this beautiful shape coming forward and back, and we can transfer that power. Now, if next time we do it, we'll let you chill a little bit for right now. We're going to watch her hands, because you're going to see her push down on the rings when her feet go back and pull on the rings when her feet come forward, and that allows you to stay connected and keep tension on those straps. If there's any slack in those straps, you can't transfer power. Okay? So by creating tension, that's going to help transfer her body weight up when she comes back forward. Ready? Just do a few. Go ahead, just do the ring swing, do a little bit more of a pull so your hips rise. So she reaches, pop, and come on down. And that's just a little tap, that's it, right? Just a little tap, but now she has tension through her whole body. She has tension on those rings. Now, how do we fix this? Well, first off, don't go up there and try and do the biggest swing you can. Start really, really small, and if it's perfect, move on. If it's perfect, move on. And you want to accumulate a lot of time under tension to the point where you don't have to think about this stuff when you go to do a muscle up. All right? There's even videos where Brooke Entz talks about some of her drills where to do 100 perfect ring swings, she wasn't allowed to do a muscle up yet. Okay? Just to fix some of her muscle up technique. So Mindy's going to come up and start really small. This is what I mean by small. Start really tiny. Tap, 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 and come on down. Really, really small, just so you don't have to step out of camera, just so you can get used to what it feels like. All right? So that's your homework. If you have all the prerequisites, you want to work on muscle ups, you want to work on that kipping muscle up, perfect the ring swing, just so you want to perfect the pull off the ground, the snatch. So thanks for watching. Thank you, Mindy. Let me know how it goes for you guys. Talk to you soon.